Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I am your host. Let's get into it. There's not much to get into. There's not a lot going on, guys. We're going to talk about FTX, because that's kind of the only thing juicy. Sam Bankman-Fried lawyers granted unlimited prison visits. Congratulations, he can see friends. And the big story, the only story really that's worth talking about that I could find this morning. FTX estate wants to hedge Bitcoin, Ethereum with Mike Novogratz, Galaxy Digital. The rumor is that FTX, and again, I don't read these articles, I just kind of read what's going on and then give you my opinion before you get into it. The rumor I'm seeing is that potentially FTX has to, or is going to, liquidate $3 billion in assets that they're holding right now, which is funny because I thought they were bankrupt, but they have $3 billion in crypto assets. As well as what I heard, and I don't know if this story will cover it or not, is that they're forcing them to liquidate into dollars and to pay creditors in dollars, in fiat. The point is that potentially this sell-off could trigger some downward price action in the market because of the giant sell-off. That's a lot of crypto to be selling. So we'll get into it, see what's happening. Let's go straight to the market right now. Guys, current market cap right now sitting at, let me refresh, 1.05 trillion, down 1.28% from yesterday. Current Bitcoin dominance is 48.4%, ETH dominance 18.9%, and a whopping 18 Guayo each ETH transaction. Fear and greed 34. Still slightly in the fear. I've been buying. Have you? I don't know if this is the bottom, but a lot of people are saying it is. I'm feeling like it is, but again, I don't know. No one really knows. All right, let's blow through the top 100. See what's going on. It is looking like a slightly red, slightly sideways day. Solana 4.63% down. Stellar 4% down. Chainlink 4.97%. HBAR 4.85 down. Filecoin 4.54. Lido DAO 6.3% down. Aptos 5.29. Arbitrum, yeah, it's looking red. It's looking red. A little bit more than sideways than I thought. Maker DAO 7.53% down. Going. 4.26 for eGold. 7.64 for IMX. Immutable X. Ouch. 4.99 for Render. 5.55 Ape. Ape is just bleeding. If you're holding Ape, I am sorry. That hurts. 7.4. Ooh, KuCoin shares. I'll tell you what, man. I don't know if there's any FUD or news that's come out because that is a big. If you look at the side chart over here, that is a drop off of cliff. But I'll tell you what. And I don't know how important KuCoin shares token is to their platform or not. Like I traded on KuCoin for a long time, but I never used their token or traded their token for anything. But I have a hunch that this is because they started KYC and kicked US users off. I've got a strong feeling that a large portion of their user base was US users because for so long they'd been in the gray area for KYC stuff. So that's not looking good. Moving on. Sui down 8.7 after a little mini pump they had. So sitting at 54 cents, 54.5 cents. 7.38 on CFX. This is basically a red day, y'all. Pepe. Ooh, yeah. I wonder, because I've only got 2 stories there. I'm going to see if I can find anything about the Pepe. Supposedly, there is Pepe FUD in the water. There's a rumor floating around that Pepe got rugged because it dumped. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and click on Pepe. Let's go to 7 day. Oh, man. Oh, sorry. I don't know what the shit I just did. But yeah, it fell off a cliff. This is some new charting thing they got going on CoinMarketCap, but I don't know if I like it. The rumor is, based off of some people that were looking into certain wallets, stuff like that, there were some weird transaction things going on, and people are thinking that it got rugged. The Pepe Twitter account has not posted in like 13 days or some shit like that, and this thing just dumped. So, if you're holding Pepe, I am sorry. Reality though, this is a meme coin. And I don't know. I haven't done any research and seen if they're planning on doing any kind of utility or any kind of purpose to this token at all. But it's always been a meme coin from what I've known. And you can't expect shit to happen out of meme coins. You're gonna get a pump, and then you're going to get a dump. Pepe's team's address transferred about 16 trillion Pepe tokens, about $15 million to 4 central exchanges. Woo. Suspicious change. This is what I'm talking about. People are saying that this thing frickin' rugged. I gotta be honest, man. Again, I hold a little bit of meme coins just for fun. But here's my issue with meme coins. Not only are they're pointless. They really are. It's a lottery ticket. And we all know that they always eventually go to zero or rug or go to shit. But they literally steal so much liquidity out of the market in a space that's trying to, and I might sound like a purist here or whatever, I don't know. But they steal so much liquidity and volume and just money and attention out of the market from things that actually have potential to do very well. And I've been saying this for quite some time. It blows my mind still that people will dump loads of money into meme coins hoping for a giant pump when there are tons of legitimate micro cap projects out there that could pump just as hard, that actually have potential to continue to move and continue to gain traction because they're actual projects. But people won't look into that. Some influencer says Pepe or whatever, all the other dumb animal name meme coins out there, and people flock to it like a bunch of chickens, man. I don't know how else to explain it. So it's not really my vibe. But rumor is it rugged, and that sucks if you're holding Pepe. I'm sorry. It's never a fun thing. Okay, moving on. 6.51% for compound. Bone's still moving to the upside. Got a little bit of a cool off right now. Give a dog a bone. And 6.86 for AKT. There you have it. All right, to Bitcoin. So this is what I showed you guys. Potential descending wedge, descending channel that had the breakout. We got back above that 26,315. I was hoping we would hold. It looked like we were going to. I set up this triangle for you on the 1 hour yesterday, saying because it's a symmetrical, it could go to the upside, it could go to the downside if it breaks out. I told you guys this yesterday. If it breaks out, look for this 2631 to turn back into support. It looked like it was going to, and then it said no, see you later, bye. I said if that breaks, the next thing I would be looking for, I told you guys this, the next thing I'd be looking for is to flip this downward trend into support. And it looks like that's what we have done. Now, what I was hoping when I watched this was for potentially on either the 4 or the 8, that to be a bullish retest and to go to the upside. Now that still might be in play, but with this rollover, it looked like that's what was going to happen. And this rollover, this is kind of looking wonky now. But I'm going to keep my eye on it. Again, continue to watch the top of this downward trend line. But again, I'm hoping that this is a bullish retest and we can pump back up to the upside. If not, 2 scenarios in my mind are in play. We are ranging. This was a bull trap. right? And we're going to stay in this channel from 25,816 up to 26,315. We're going to bounce around for quite some time. Or we're just going to roll over, guys, and move to the downside. That is the fear. That is not what I want. But keep your guys' eye on that. Outside of that, nothing has changed. Same levels I'm watching that I've been watching for quite some time. This 25,606. We lose that. 25.2. 25 is 2. This is huge. This is what everybody's afraid to lose. This 25.2. If we lose 25.2, this is what I'm looking at. 25, 24.2, and then I don't know what, because I don't really want to think about that. On a short-term time frames, guys, this is what I'm looking at. Hopefully this is our bullish retest. If not, and we lose 25,816, we go down. There you have it. Also, today, I think, yes, we're having the FOMC meeting today. Be prepared for volatility. You know, everyone and their mom is going to be trying to listen to what Jerome Powell says, and the market can swing crazily based on whatever Jerome Powell says. If he's going dovish or hawkish, or what the hell ever you want to call these stupid terms. Just be prepared. I don't trade this stuff. I don't get hyped of it. I don't even look at the market. I just go, usually, no matter where it swings, if there's a drastic swing to one side, it corrects. Usually. So, I mean, if you're into crazy quick swing trades or day trades or scalps and whatnot, by all means, get in there and try to make your money. Just be safe. Again, this is not financial advice, nor my financial advisor. I'm not even a good trader. Half the time, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just drawing lines. This is Microsoft Paint. It's a random dude in a room talking to himself. Other news, guys. Sam Bankman-Fried lawyers granted unlimited prison visits. Oh, he gets friends. The legal team backing Bankman-Fried has emphasized the need for thorough preparation ahead of his first trial October 3rd. Federal judge has allowed Sam Bankman-Fried's lawyers to take unlimited advantage of the legal visitation hours at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York, per court filing on Wednesday. The approval comes after the Department of Justice requested certain modifications of Bankman-Fried's accommodations on August 18th that would allow him to effectively execute the entirety of discovery in a timely manner before trial. 503 error, guys. In addition to the visitation rights, Bankman-Fried will also have frequent computer access. What in the fick? Out of all of this nonsense, he still gets a computer. All right, whatever. Enabling him to review discovery materials that could be used for his defense. His defense team argued that they needed to adequately prepare for the first of 2 trials scheduled, which is slated to begin on October 3rd and expected to span several weeks or years. We shall see. Per the August 18th order, he will now be authorized to request selected materials be loaded onto hard drives for his viewing too. Bankman-Fried was incarcerated on August 11th following allegations of witness tampering. Since then, he has been detained in the Metropolitan Detention Center, notable for its especially harsh conditions. Initially, he had sought permission for daily meetings with his legal team at their Manhattan office, a request that was promptly denied by the court. You effing think, you entitled child. Sorry, guys. I'm just so over this dude and this whole case. The case against Bankman-Fried is rooted in allegations that the former FTX CEO misappropriated user funds for various purposes, including investments, personal expenses, and political campaign donations. Yes, and yes. He is facing 13 criminal counts, which will be addressed in 2 separate trials scheduled for October 23rd and March 2024. October of 2023, I'm sorry, and March 2024. Bankman-Fried has pleaded not guilty to all of them. Right. All right, the big one, guys. Be prepared for a potential dump if this goes through, or is this just fun? I don't know, man. I really don't. FTX estate wants to hedge Bitcoin and Ethereum, I'm assuming, with Mike Novogratz, Galaxy Digital. FTX wants to also sell and stake some of its crypto, hedging the company from extreme and unpredictable price movements, says a new filing. Bankrupt crypto exchange FTX is looking to put its remaining assets safe via hedging arrangements or put to work earning yield per new court documents. Lawyers in charge of the firm's unwinding filed the request yesterday, asking the bankruptcy court if it's allowed to stake, among other activities, its idle crypto. The legal team has also requested they be allowed to sell certain digital assets the company has recovered, mainly Bitcoin and Ethereum. Hedging of Bitcoin and ETH, two digital assets for which there are liquid hedging markets, will provide a means to lessen debtors' exposure to adverse price movements in Bitcoin and ETH prior to their sale, reads the filing. No, just liquidate so the price will dump so all these crazies can get back in and buy cheaper. It's just my opinion. As part of what's called their digital asset management and monetization program, the company aims to enlist Mike Novogratz and Galaxy Digital as its investment advisor. Novogratz and company will be charged with creating and preserving value for the FTX estate, given a significant amount of funds are currently held in cryptocurrencies. An April filing shows that a whopping $6.2 billion currently available for stakeholders' recovery. $3.4 billion is held in crypto. I thought they were broke. Right. The idle crypto would generate yield through derivative trading and other so-called hedging arrangements. Isn't this how they got in trouble? They were leveraging too much. But let's just leverage again and get some more money. Ugh. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I'm not looking at this the right way. FTX would also make use of staking, a process in which tokens are locked in a network and earn passive interest for doing so. Debtors will stake certain of their... This is written really weird because I feel like I'm missing words, but then I'm reading and it's like, no, there's words missing. The debtors will stake certain of their digital assets in order to generate passive yield, the filing continues. Notably, Galaxy Digital reported a $76 million exposure to FTX in its collapse. A subset of guidelines has also been included in the formal request, the majority of which must be approved by the victims of the collapsed exchange. These include restrictions and allowances for the investment advisors, weekly limits to sales, and what the hedging arrangement entails, among other measures. Earlier this week, after Sam Bankman-Fried's bail was revoked, lawyers requested that he be allowed a regular release from jail, citing unreasonably burdensome conditions for preparing for his criminal fraud trial. Nobody cares, dude. Kick rocks. We shall see. They're not talking about just liquid. They're talking about staking and then leverage trading so they can get more money. It seems shady to me, but who the hell am I? What do I know? I'm just some random dude in a room. But guys, that's all I got, man. Let's look at Bitcoin one last time. I'm hoping we pump. But all reality is, looks like we're just moving sideways, and this was a bull trap. We'll see. Keep your eyes on it. Get that big upside down Bart Simpson pattern, right? If you guys don't know what that is. This is kind of a... Some people think this is actual pattern. Some people think this is bullshit. But a Bart Simpson pattern. Like the top of his head. And then do that. We shall see. We shall see. Delete. Alright, guys. Sorry, I know there's not a lot going on. I apologize. I really wish there was more fun and interesting stuff to talk about, but there isn't. Outside of that, guys, if you do enjoy the content I provide for you here every morning on Boring Crypto.io, please, by all means, subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for notifications. Watch, like, and share the videos on all your social platforms. It definitely helps. If anything, let's just say this. Out of anything you do, just like the video. That means more people get to see it. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. More people get to see it. It gets exposure to more people. And that's what we want. We want more exposure in cripple. We want more exposure to crypto to everybody so we can continue to get mass adoption. But guys, again, it is Friday, like I say, every Friday. Get away from the charts. get out there and touch grass. Go hang out with your family and your friends. And I'll see you guys bright and early Monday morning. I am out of here.